Hello, welcome to Business Zero to Superhero, your one-stop shop for everything entrepreneurial. I'm Graham Jules, and in this video, we'll be looking at 9 must-read business books for entrepreneurs. Everywhere you look, there are entrepreneurs and startups looking to make their mark on the world. The question is, how can you get your own company off the ground? The answer might be simpler than you think. In fact, all it takes is a good book or two. Whether you're looking to grow your stream of revenue or find some inspiration, these books have got it all covered. Crush It. Gary Vaynerchuk is known for being a bit of a wild card when it comes to business, but he's no fool. He's made hundreds of millions from his marketing agency, and in Crush It, he details how any business can follow in his footsteps. In this book, he outlines techniques to enhance your online presence, get more followers on social media, and start practicing the art of the hustle. He also offers practical advice on putting together a killer website and maximizing your revenue. The 4-Hour Workweek. If you're looking for a life-altering book that promises to change the way you live, then The 4-Hour Workweek is what you need to read. This bestseller by Tim Ferriss has become a cult classic in the online community. It's becoming something of a modern-day equivalent to the self-help books by the likes of Napoleon Hill. Ferriss makes the case that you can have it all, the big house, exotic trips abroad, and so much more, by learning how to apply some key concepts in this book to your business. You'll learn how to break free from your 9-to-5 job so you're not stuck at your desk for 40 hours a week, and discover how to outsource your work without worrying that you're losing valuable skills. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. If you're looking for how to be more effective, then you can't go wrong with The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. The classic by Stephen Covey has been called the granddaddy of all self-help books, and was even mentioned in a commencement speech by Bill Gates. Covey's book is designed to show you how to become more effective in all aspects of your life, whether it's at work, in personal relationships, or just figuring out how to get everything done every day. This book has the answers. It might be over 20 years old, but its principles are still relevant today. In fact, Covey's teachings are so powerful they've even been applied to video games. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Again, this book may not be new in the world of business literature, but it's certainly one of the most powerful. This bestseller by Robert Kiyosaki tells you how to get out of the rat race through owning your own business, building up passive income, and understanding that investing sometimes means destroying what others believe is valuable. Entrepreneurs will learn that it's more than just about the money. It's also about keeping their business afloat and how to find alternative ways to succeed through education of the differences between good and bad debt. 0 to 1. 0 to 1 was first published in 2014 by PayPal co-founder Peter Thiel. The basic premise of this book has already been turned into an article written for Harvard Business Review. Thiel argues that the key to success is not competing, but instead finding something nobody else is doing and then expanding on it. He also argues that the biggest ideas come from creating something completely new, not from incremental improvements of an existing idea. Shoe Dog. Shoe Dog is a memoir written by Phil Knight, the founder of Nike. This inspiring read tells a story of how one man built the world-famous shoe company from scratch without any professional experience to his name. The story follows through everything that happened in Knight's life, from dropping out of college to meeting Bill Bauman and getting the idea that eventually became Nike. Phil Knight has shown the true benefit of focusing on building a brand. He was a true hustler and used his connections to go from a part-time marketeer to creating the largest athletic shoe company in the world. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a FCK. This book is all about taking your life to the next level and refusing to settle for anything less than you deserve. Mark Manson shows readers how they can stop chasing success and start living a more meaningful life by focusing on what's important, without spending their lives achieving goals that don't actually matter. Manson argues that sometimes it's better to be yourself than it is to follow what society expects of you. He argues that people care too much about how others perceive them, and says that being consistent will give you more happiness in life, not constantly chasing the next big goal. Steve Jobs. This bestseller by Walter Isaacson goes into detail about the life of Steve Jobs, from his rise to fame at Apple to his fall in later years. The book also dives into great detail about how Steve Jobs built one of the biggest companies that the world has ever known, including ways he overcame adversity and how he became one of the most influential people in modern history. Jobs was a true visionary who believed that technology should be something that helps us create art, not just something that makes life more convenient. This book shows that it isn't just about the money, it's also about creative thinking to change the way humanity lives, works and plays. Business Zero to Superhero. If you're looking for a refreshingly honest book that deals with the ugly pitfalls of entrepreneurship, then this one is for you. The book is written by me, Graham Jules. I'm a business law graduate and British entrepreneur. My legal experience helped me win a trademark dispute for this book against multi-billion-dollar media company Marvel and DC Entertainment. The company opposed the book title Business Zero to Superhero due to their trademark superheroes. Following a 3-year battle, my subsequent victory was reported in the worldwide media and news, including the BBC and Sky. My story proves that following these methods can aid success in business even against seemingly impossible odds. David can win over Goliath. Final thoughts. I hope you found this list of 9 must-read business books for entrepreneurs helpful. A little reading can go a long way in helping you become the successful entrepreneur you've always dreamed of. Don't forget to like and subscribe on the bad boy below if you find this video useful. Also, check out the links below for more info on Pop-Up World, the Pop-Up World token, and Pop-Up World staking. See you later.